Okay, hi everybody. This is Rustic Purl Studio. This is Christine. So in the last video I said I was going to start crocheting something, and here I have the bottom of a tote bag that I'm making. Um, I was helping out uh, basically my second mom yesterday. She's the mom of my roommate, but I've known her for over 20 years. And she's kind of like she's like a second mom to me. So I was out there helping her for the day, and I was saying that I needed something to store my projects in. And she brought up, why not make your own? And I said, holy crap, that's a good idea. So I decided to make a tote bag. So with this, we have a mesh type pattern, and this is just the bottom. And it's going to come up probably another, I'd say probably 15 inches. So, and this is 13 rows across. As you can see, it's not super straight on the corners, but it'll do fine. For my first big crochet project in, 15 years, I think this is perfect. So, I will update you on the next part. I just wanted to show the bottom of it, and for the yarn, I'm using a color called Cocoa. It's a nice brown color, and for the hook, I'm using a 6.5mm, just so I get that nice open mesh. I did try it at the very beginning with a 5.5mm, and the openings just weren't. They weren't the way I wanted it to look. So I haven't used that much yarn just in the bottom of it, so I'm hoping I should have plenty left over of the skein once I'm done, and then maybe I can make a second bag or something. So yeah, stay tuned for the next part, and I'll see you then. Okay, welcome everyone. This is the second part of this second video. This is Rustic Purl Studios. I'm Christine, so let's get that out of the way. So the last minute and a half I mentioned that I made the bottom of the bag. For some reason, I said it was 13 rows, but it's actually 7 rows. I don't know where I got 13 from. But as you can see here, it's starting to get the corners are starting to get lifted up a bit. I've gone a few more rows. This was all done last night before I fell asleep. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty nice bag. It's good size. It should hold skeins very well. Especially with it being, 15 inches tall is the goal. Roughly 15 inches tall is the goal. So yeah, I have Thanksgiving dinner this evening with my second family. And I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving yesterday. So I'm going to bring this with me and see how much I get done at Thanksgiving dinner. The plan for me there is I'm going to be sitting in the living room most of the time. My immune system is kind of poor. My last test showed that it is going up. My white cell count's going back up, but it's not perfect. So I'm thinking I'll just spend my time in the living room, kind of away from the big group of people. Obviously go in, give hugs to everyone, kind of thing. Don't just ignore everyone, but yeah, and then spend the rest of my time making my bag. Maybe I can get, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 rows done in the 2-3 hours that we have there. So yeah, and right now I'm making brownies to take with us. So anyway, thank you for watching this part, and I'll get back to you probably halfway through the bag, and that'll be on the same video. So I'll see everyone in a little bit. Okay, everybody, we're back with another part of this video. And as you can see, we've got some good length going on here. So this is the bottom, this layer right here. So we've got probably 4 or 5 inches on there. And I just want to show you the type of design I'm making. So what we're doing is we'll do a half double crochet. Probably if I have it on camera. Then after the half double crochet, we single chain, do another half double crochet, and we single chain. And you just work your way around the entire project. And to do this, let's see if I can bring this closer. To do this, you take the yarn, go over the hook, and go into your next chain, loop over. Now you have 3, pull through all 3, and single chain. And you just do that all the way around until you reach, for me, I'm going to go about 15 inches on the sidewall length before I go to making the shoulder straps. So yeah, it's been taking me a little while to get to here. I've had other things happening every day, getting things done. So maybe I can get a majority of this done for the rest of the day. I mean, right now it is 12:45, so we will see what happens, but I will start the video again when I go to start the shoulder straps. So, thank you. Okay, this is the last part of this video. I just want to show you we're going to start working on the shoulder straps, and you can see we've got our 15 or so inches that I wanted. And to start the shoulder straps, we ended on a double crochet, but I did a single chain on accident. Let's bring you down here. So we ended here on a half double crochet, but I also added a single stitch or a single chain. So we'll pull that single chain out, put the hook back in, and what we're going to do is single crochet all the way around. Let's put this in my fingers. So the next step is to go into the next open chain, the open loop. And then through there. And then next is to go into in between the yarn at the half double crochet, pull through, and pull through both. Just keep doing that all the way around. I keep wanting to do a half double crochet. I've been doing this for so long. So I will say, tomorrow, December 9th, I should be getting my refill for my Voronigo, which is my cancer drug. And I've been off of it for about a month. And it was down to basically, I didn't have the $1,700 to pay for the drug. And I got into the financial assistance department, and they are covering 100% of what I owe for the drug, which is great. and now I can start taking it again. And Vornigo is a cancer drug. It's meant for my type of cancer. I have a type of brain cancer where it has a mutation called an IDH mutation. Um, I have IDH 1 and 2. It's pretty rare to have both. The good thing of having the IDH mutation in the tumor is I will have a longer life than someone who doesn't have the IDH mutation. So, it is what it is. Did I go through that one already? I think I did, yep. So, next one is this one. So in this, I have used almost all of one jumbo skein for the body. This is what's left of that jumbo skein, and I've tied on another skein of the same color to it. So yeah, I will get the, I'm going to do 3 rounds of the single crochet just to give it kind of a nice boundary, and then I'll show you how to do the shoulder straps from there. Okay, so now we're going to start on the handles. As you can see, I've gone through 3 rows of single crochets, and I've also marked on here, we've got a stitch marker on each spot that the straps are going to be. So to do that, we start at our first stitch marker, which is saying that's the beginning of this strap, and we're just going to chain. If I can hold the yarn. So I'm not really sure how many I want to do on the chain. I'm thinking maybe 50, 60. So I'll complete the chain and I'll get back to you, and then I'll show you how we're gonna continue along making those handles. So yeah. Okay, so I finished the chain. We did 80 in the chain, and then at the end of the chain we came back and my phone's ringing, hold on. We came back and did a single crochet into the marker where we were ending our handles. So then we'll just keep working a single crochet around the outside until we get to the next stitch marker, where we'll chain 80, and we'll chain 80 all the way over to this stitch marker. And then we'll do a single crochet into this one, and as you'll notice, we'll have a handle on each side, just a chain handle on each side. And as we go around, we'll do a single crochet along the handle, and it makes it wider and wider and wider and wider. And I'm not sure how many rounds I'm going to do, maybe 8, 10 rounds, because I want a thicker handle, something that can hold a good amount of weight. So yeah, I will bring you back in when I have more of the handle created. Okay, so that's pretty much done. I'm just calling it on 3 rows on the handles, but as you can see, it is quite a big bag that should hold all of my projects fairly well. And now that that is done, I wanted to show that I got, if it'll let go, I got a knitting machine. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. I plan on making a type of ear warmer with it. Um, I haven't made one before, but I saw a pattern on how to do it with the 40 needle Centro machine. So we'll see. That's probably going to be my next video. So anyway, thank you for watching this. I hope you enjoyed watching how to make a gigantic tote bag. Um, Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, all that. That'd be awesome. Uh, yeah, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.